Welcome back to Backroads DIY. In this video, we're going to talk about how to get our pool water from cloudy to clear. So we just got home from a long weekend away, and came down to check on our pool to see how it was doing. And we have extremely cloudy water. It is really difficult to see down to the bottom. Normally, we are crystal clear. This is the first time this year since it's been open that we've had issues with it. But part of that's probably my fault for not checking the chemical levels before we left. But let's see how we can get it cleared up. So I already cleaned the sides of the pool with a brush, scrubbed those down really well, shocked the pool, checked my chemical levels, got those adjusted to where they need to be. And what we're going to use to try to get this cleared up is going to be the HTH dropout flocculant. So the way that this works is you pour it around your pool. It binds itself to all the little kind of microscopic particles that are floating around that you can't really see very well, and makes those heavy and causes those to sink to the very bottom. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, before we get started adding chemicals, I know that tomorrow morning, after all this settles down to the bottom, I'm going to have to vacuum my pool. And when I vacuum it, I'm going to vacuum it to waste, which means I'm going to be pumping a lot of the water out of the pool, out of the drain port instead of down through my filter. That way I don't clog up my filter and I get all the junk out of it. So that being said, I need to add water to my pool, which I'm already starting to do. I'm going to add it until we get up to the top kind of line there. That way, after I pump all the water out, I know that when I turn it back on the filter, that I have appropriate level of water in my pool. Okay, so I've got my pump turned off already and my settings set to recirculate, and I am ready to dump into my skimmer. So I'm going to turn the pump back on. Okay, and for hopefully you can still hear me okay with the fountain going, and with my size of pool, I need 4 ounces of the flocculant to add. So I've got 4 ounces measured up here, and I'm going to add this to the skimmer. Okay, add that all in there, flush it out a little bit. And the reason we chose the recirculate is because we want this to just constantly be pumping water out, pumping it back into the pool, circulating just out and in, out and in. And the instructions for this say that you should run the pump on recirculate for 2 hours, and then you need to let it set for about 12 hours. So I'm going to let it run 2 hours, set a timer, then come out, turn the pump off, and then I'll shoot another video here in tomorrow morning and show you what it looks like. All right, it is the next morning. It's been about 12 hours that the pump has been off. I've got my water level raised to where I want it, and you can see that I have a lot of stuff down here on the bottom. I can see the vacuum head now. I went ahead and put the vacuum in last night when I turned off the filter. That way I wasn't putting it in this morning and disturbing all of the stuff that we want to suck up. So you can see our vac head. You can see the stairs now a little more clearly. And I'm going to start vacuuming. We'll see how it looks. All right, I got my pump turned on to waste. And now we're going to have to go really slow because we want this to be sucked up. But if we go too fast, we will just be stirring all of this back up, and we'll have to do another flocculant treatment. This is going to take a little bit of time, but hopefully we'll get good results when it's all said and done. It may be hard to tell on the camera here, but I can already tell that it's starting to suck up a lot of the stuff that's down there on the bottom. So I'm going to be at this for a while. When I get done, I'll check back in with you. Alright, got the pool all vacuumed. It took me about an hour or so to do for my 15 foot. It is still a little cloudy, but I do expect that to clear up. So we'll let the filter run. I got it back on the filter setting. I don't let that run a little bit and check it back here in a few hours. Alright, it's been a few hours since my pump has been running on the filter setting, and the water has cleared up quite a bit. I can see all the way down to the bottom very easily. That flocculant worked out great. Hopefully this video helps you all out. If it does, we'd appreciate a like and a subscribe. Thank you.